Welcome to the Automation Car Design Competition. Over 450 entries, 11 categories, and Mr. Regular as a guest judge in his very own special category. The entries will be judged in 2 rounds, the preliminaries and the finals, for each category. The categories span from way back 40s luxury barges all the way to futuristic concept cars. The preliminaries are judged on a scale from 0 to 10 by 3 judges. At least 3 finalists will be selected based on this score at the end of each category's preliminary round. Today we shall find out who will get into the finals of the 50s Euro-style family car category. Our first competitor is 222 Epic Face. Oh yep, the overall stats are looking pretty good, very solid. Scoring well, so that won't give any penalties. So what do you think about the looks?
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
very
shockingly
simple.
good, but shockingly bad.
Very simple. It works.
It's very bronze.
Yeah,
but it's
very
spot
bronze.
on for the era and kind of car. So
Yeah. Right.
5.
A 5. It's a 5.
Yeah.
Our next competitor is Collie Park. Oh my. These stats don't look good.
No, not at all.
Okay, so that will be a penalty in the quick
Very
judging.
Big penalty.
But what do we think about the looks?
Not that bad. A little bit simple,
okay.
squarish.
I like the
Yeah,
rear.
it's very square.
Somehow I like
Yes.
the rear. And
You could say it's appropriate for the era.
yeah,
It's okay.
big family car for the era. Really big. More like family utility, I would say. But anyway, what do we say?
4.
So overall a
Yeah.
4. I would say looks is 5. So -1 for the terrible
bad tag.
scoring. And so 4.
Yeah.
You're 4.
Okay. The next one is by Conan Murder. Yeah, the stats are very mediocre. Not good.
Yeah,
Not good.
They are.
There's slight penalty here. It does. Oh, yeah, it's not good. But the car.
But looks.
The looks, no, nice.
Wow. Yeah.
That is
The
really
Tashili
nice,
Man
actually.
Avicii.
Very good. I like the front
Very
very
like it.
much.
Yeah,
The
that's
rear also
interesting.
nice.
well done.
Nice details. Yeah.
This is good. I would say
Proper
that's
good,
a
like it.
7. That's a 7.
Easily a 7.
Yes. Yes.
So it's a 6 overall because of the technicalities, I would say.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, some really good stats here for this entry, but in all of the wrong demographics. Yeah, that is not a family car. This is okay. Yeah, competition B, all mixed up, I would say. This
Yeah.
car is
Mixed up.
mixed up with some other category. But
It
you
is
need
very
mixed
to be a little bit more careful when submitting your entries, I would say. Next car, please. The next one is by Duke Fireframe. Oh, very nice. The stats are looking good.
Nice.
That's very
Yeah,
good.
so there we
Ooh.
have something appropriate. And have all the fixtures set up, not quite yet. But this is looking
It's
very nice.
looking
Good.
very nice, yeah.
Very good in the front. I like the details on the front, guys.
Yeah, this
Very nice.
is
The headlights.
really good.
Love
the
it.
headlights are
Also, look,
awesome.
look at
Yeah.
the badge at the front, the TM
Yes,
with the crown.
well
Awesome,
done. Yeah, with the crown on top.
The rear, the rear is a little bit simple, but
But it's
Very
a
good.
It's a mobile.
I would say the front is easily an 8, but the rear is more like a 6. So, and overall, this must be at least a 7, because it's also
I would
scoring
give
well,
it a 7.
or even an 8, because this might actually be great.
Yeah. Let's say 8.
The next one is by Dylan San, and it is scoring really well as well. So that's looking good. And the looks.
It's not there. I'm not feeling it.
It's interesting. I'd say
It
it's
is.
creative. Yeah, it does look creative, but it doesn't really talk to me that much. The rear is weird.
Proper weird.
too much of a weird. Yes.
So maybe a 5 overall because it gets the bonus. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, yeah.
The next one is by Ed Warwick. Oh, it's definitely a very high scoring car, that is for sure.
It
Has
is.
loads of
Oh,
drivability.
yes.
And let me just quickly check here. Yeah,
Oh.
family is at almost 140. This is a good one. But what about its looks? Huh.
It have
It has nice
interesting
elements.
features, yes. The badging at the rear is very detailed. I like the front, even if it's a little bit strange, but I like it.
Automatique.
Yes. Yes. Oh, this is pretty cool.
Has
I
something
would say,
really French
yeah.
to it. I like it.
I would say this is a solid 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next one by High Octane Love. Oh, interesting. Yeah, very high scoring. That is for sure. But maybe a little bit on the low side in the categories. It's scoring pretty well in family too. So let's take a look at the looks of it. Oh, nice
It
little
looks
car.
like a mini.
It does look like a mini, very much so.
It's very much looking like a mini.
It's very loud, the color, and
It's bottle blue.
yeah. I have to say I don't like the black bonnet.
No,
Yeah.
not a fan of.
I think it looks more 60s than it does look 50s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a
Mhm.
bit.
But anyway, so
Ah.
I'm not convinced.
It's a 4 on the style
Yeah,
for me.
overall looks a 4.
Yeah.
It's a 4.
Yeah, okay.
Plus
a 4.
1 if for the studs, but yeah, 4.
The next entry is by JB007 DB5. The scoring is on the low side for this.
They are a bit of a
Pretty-
letdown.
Pretty
Yeah,
awful.
and the looks
And the
doesn't
looks-
help.
Oh,
Oh,
No.
oof.
ooh.
It's-
I would
oh,
give it a bonus for the creative side, but that doesn't count right now.
It's very bad.
You have to like it.
The tire. Look at the
Yeah.
rim sides. The color. It's like.
It tries
No.
to be elegant in
No.
some weird way, but doesn't
It
work
isn't.
quite for me. I would go with a. Actually, because of how I would see it as creative, I would put it as even as a 5. But overall, it has so poor stats that I would go for a 4 then. The next one will be by John Dam Madden. The stats overall are quite poor. Again,
Yeah.
only 74
They're
in
not there.
family. It's not there, but what about the looks? What do you think?
It's not a Volvo. It says it on the back.
Yeah, it
not a
says it
Volvo.
on the back. Not a Volvo. Very good.
Mm.
Well played.
Yeah,
but,
thank Credit there, but it looks like a Volvo.
it does. It does. I don't know. The detailing on the side
Volvo
is quite
Amazon.
nice, but
It's the only nice part.
yeah.
Well, the rear.
The handle on the rear is cool.
Yeah, nice that of only one reverse light, but
yeah.
I'd go
So,
for
I would set it on a
4.
5.
I would
It's better than the last car.
say it's. Oh, I don't know if it's better than the last guy. They're very different though. But overall a 4
yeah.
Yeah,
because
okay.
the stats aren't that good either. The next one is by Kamikaze Fox. Now that one scores quite a bit better. That's an appropriate
Indeed, it
scoring
does.
car. And what do we think about its looks?
It has the weird eye sockets in the front.
It
Yeah,
does.
but it's. I like it in a strange way, but I like
yeah,
it.
it is creative.
It's well crafted.
It's really
there.
cool.
Sorry. I was to the ones watching. I was the car hadn't loaded in properly yet. It was just basically grills for eyes. This works. I like it. Yes, definitely. So continue
Looks
on.
cool. The front has something, the rear has something.
And the detail with the
Like-
logo on one side. Try to place it on one
Yeah.
side of on the front over the concept. That's weird. But it has something. What about the rear? I like the rear too. Oh, this is good.
It's nice. It has something. I don't know.
I would say it's actually a 7.
It is.
Yes.
Definitively is.
All right. Let's go with 7 because the stats definitely are in line with a 7.
The stats are there, the design is there. Why
Okay,
not?
very good. Next one is the Lada fan. Oh, well, that is an example of the stats not being there.
Not.
What stats?
Yeah, what exactly? What stats? No, this just doesn't really fit in. But let's take a look at the looks. What does it look like?
It's
I have to.
simple.
Yes, I like the rear. I don't know why the rear
It has
lights
something
are
to it.
interesting idea.
Yeah.
But front is very simple, but very Cortina-ish look. But
Yeah.
of course,
Yeah.
not do very much to move out of the way.
It tries to be something. I mean, it's not
I mean,
bad.
it's
not bad
solid.
at all.
That's like the
Yeah.
definition of solid, right?
Yes, it is a
absolutely.
solid look, but with
But-
very not good stats.
exactly.
I
So
will
a
go
4.
for total 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Yep.
right. The next one is by Lucas. Decent scoring car. It's looking pretty solid. Not exceptional, but
Yeah.
solid.
Solid stats.
And
Yeah.
what about the design?
No,
no.
Doesn't really
No.
work for me either. Like the lights look
not
way too
front,
small.
nor-
And
Yeah.
The color is shouting, the lights are too small, the grill
Yeah,
is
The
weird.
rear is weird.
Painted bumpers.
Right. Yeah.
It's
It's a
poor.
4-3.
Yeah. So the stats
It
were
is.
decent. So it's basically what we decide on the looks. Is it a 3 or a 4?
I give it a 3. A 3.
Okay, 3.
A 3.
Let's settle with it.
Let's crush on a 3.
The next one is by Machalel. Oh, the stats are quite poor. It's not scoring well. Okay.
It's a pony car.
Yeah, basically. What about its looks? Oh, it's special. That's for sure.
Yes, it has some
The
interesting
choice of
ideas.
bonnet color is interesting.
There are some interesting styling choices, but they are not very well proportioned.
It does
The
get
idea
a
is-
bonus for creativity, for sure. I would say that's
That's
a
for
plus
sure.
1. Plus 1 for
Yeah.
creativity.
I
Overall
quite like the
looks-
arrangement of the grill at the front.
Oh yeah, and the lines leading to it and so on. It's really nicely done. So I would say overall, to me at least, it is a 5, which gets a bonus for the design, and then a negative 1 for the shitty stats. So it ends up at 5, to me.
Yep, I agree.
I was going to give it a 4, but let's go with a 5.
All right. And the next one is by Mort13. Okay, it's scoring pretty well. Family
The stats are good.
115. It's good stats. So that's nicely done. And the looks?
It is unfitting for the 1959.
Very unfitting.
If it was like 1960 something, 65, 66, maybe some weird English car could looks like this.
And the rear is very
The rear is very weird.
creative and weird.
Yeah. I think it doesn't fit really much the 59.
It looks like a concept car from 1959.
Yeah.
Something that wouldn't be produced in that way, but just wants to pull eyes onto it. Yeah, it doesn't quite work for me, but it's still a decent design, I would say.
It is. I mean, the
Yeah.
line, the
yeah.
line going from the front to back, actually around the car.
It's nicely made. It's like very straight line. That's a very nicely aligned line all around the car. It's very good. So yeah, at least a 5 to me, even though it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Because of its,
five.
Wouldn't be for the-
its execution is very well done. Even though I like the looks to me is a 4, the execution is much better than a 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
go with a 5.
5.
I'm of there.
Fine. Yes.
The next one is by Mr. Chips. I am decent scoring car. It's a solid contender here in the stats. But what
it's
about the looks?
stat-wise spot on.
What about the looks?
Nice.
It's interesting.
It is interesting. It definitely looks like somehow I instantly get the vibe of a family holiday car though, which is good, right?
Yes.
I
Yes.
like it.
It is Probably a couple of years. I don't know, 57. I see this more like a 61, 62. But it's well crafted.
Yeah. Lines on the roof, all nicely aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Very
I like
well
the line.
done.
Yeah, the lines of the roof with the.
And I
bars
mean,
on
this
top.
is the exact same style you had for the 40s category, also with the
True.
lines. So that's a little bit of a lore thing there, it seems, for his designs. But yeah, overall, what do we think?
It's a. I'm at least saying
Between
6.
6 and 6. If the
Six out
stats
of
will
seven.
be a little bit better, it would be 7. But
Yeah.
they're not awesome. They're just spot on. So 6.
So it is a good design.
Yes.
All right, yeah, let's settle with this. I agree. And the next one is by Sinawi. Oh, this car scores really well.
It's
In all
even if
kinds.
proper
Yeah,
good.
it's proper good.
It is not very comfortable.
No, definitely not. There's something wrong with it, that's for sure. And the family segment seems to like it. Okay, let's take a look at it.
The designer
Oh.
doesn't like them. But
Oh.
doesn't like it, I think.
What looks?
It looks too simple. Too
yeah.
simple.
Too
looks
simple in a.
old.
Yeah, it does look old, but in a weird way. Oh, I really don't like it.
Me neither.
Not a fan.
It's a poor looking car with a decent stat. So probably with 4 score overall.
4 or a
4
5.
overall. Yeah, a 4 overall because it's no
A 4
no more
even.
than a 3 to me when it comes to looks, but a +1 for the good stats definitely.
Yeah, even if the comfort is very low, but
Oh,
let's
no,
go with
that's
4.
right. Well, but a 4.
A 4.
The next one is by Viventar. Alright, what you can't see here is that it scores pretty well in family. 100, what
Indeed.
was it? 134 in family. And decent stats overall, but again, the comfort is... ouchies.
What comfort?
Yeah, exactly.
1.9.
But let's look what it has to offer. Oh, is it... That's the same design we saw in the 40s, isn't it? Similar.
Yeah.
Less,
Yes,
one,
based-
one layer
it's
less.
It's evolved from the 40s to the 50s, but not much.
It does have an interesting look to it overall, especially the rear is weird,
Yeah.
but it's quite appealing in some way.
It's an individual look.
Yeah.
I think it works a lot better here than it did for the 40s car.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I would actually say this is a solid design. What do you think?
Yeah. I give it a 5 overall.
5.
And
including
then it
the
has
market.
really good stats actually, so like really good stats, apart from the comfort. So is it a +1 on top of that, so it becomes a 6?
I don't know.
The
Not
comfort
sure.
makes it nah. I would give it a 5 really.
Keep 5,
Okay,
yes.
5. Let's settle with a 5. And the next one is by Vinny Scaletto. It is a decent scoring car. It's
Yeah.
not over the top great, but again, comfort 0. What the hell are you doing, people? Why is there no comfort in
Zero
family
comfort.
cars? Ouch. But anyway, the people seem to somewhat like it anyway. What about the looks? Oh, what?
What? 0 comfort with that?
Let me just check.
Probably
What
doesn't
the
have
hell?
seats, have spikes.
Oh, yeah, more or less. It has a rear ride frequency of 2.45 hertz. That is like race car. That's absolute race car. It's stiff as all hell.
Ouch.
Weird design in the back. It's quite interesting.
Very weird.
The
Overall,
front
really
isn't
weird look.
that. Front isn't that bad. I like the double
It looks like
vent
eyebrows.
like that, but yeah.
So after a first what the hell is this, I start to like it more and more. But still, to me, it's no more than a 4 in design.
It's a 4.
I was thinking about 2, so okay, let's go for 4.
Well, then it would lower it to a 3. So let's go with a 3.
Okay.
Okay. And we have Schmies up next. Ouch. Those stats
What?
are not where they are supposed to be. But at least he has 8 comfort.
It's comfortable. Yeah.
At least it's better than the last car. Yeah.
Mm.
But
I don't
take
think
a look
that
at
says
it.
Look. I see who this car is coming from.
Deja vu.
Yeah,
Deja vu.
It is a bit
Yeah.
of a deja vu.
Yeah.
It's still
And
not
a good
working.
one. Yeah.
Still doesn't work.
Still doesn't work for me. I would say overall it's a 3, and with the stats maybe just a 2.
2. Yes.
A 2.
I was going to give it a 2. Yes.
Next up, Alpino BR. Okay, well this is looking a little too sporty to be a just plain family car. Also, budget-wise, doesn't seem to be quite on point.
Family sport.
It's a
Okay.
decent distribution of stats still, but not very high. Okay,
Not
what does the
Yeah.
design do to us though? That doesn't look like a family car.
No, at all.
It looks like a sports car from that era.
It's a sports car, but not really family car.
Also
It's
just a
not
2-door.
bad.
Hmm.
Good.
Yeah, and not very good at that either, I would say. So I'm not so sure about this one. Maybe a 3.
A 3.
Yes. Yes.
Next up, Bav Mott Work. Again, very low stats overall for the intended category. It's not appealing
Yeah.
to the family segment.
It's very drivable, but not comfortable at all.
Yeah, although the power is quite good for a family car. Somehow, the tuning must be awful. Let me check. It's rock hard. Okay. That explains it. Anyway, let's take a look at the design.
Ooh,
Yeah, that
does not look too bad.
is interesting. It doesn't
hmm.
quite work for me, but it's interesting.
No, it doesn't work for me either.
The rear is fine. Looking a little bit more sporty than family.
I think the arrangement of the tail lights were a little bit strange. That doesn't make
It's a bit
sense.
arbitrary, but
Yeah, arbitrary.
it's the 50s. Maybe he was drinking too much absinthe. You don't know.
Never know, yeah. I like the badging on the side. The 1100. But
Yes,
okay,
yes.
so what do we say overall? It is...
I'd give it a
to me,
A 4.
yeah, 4.
It's to me a 5.
Yeah,
more
and the
5.
stats?
Due to the stat 5. I like the design. I would
okay.
give it a
Okay,
6.
cool. Yeah.
But the stats for me, no, 5.
So that means overall it's a 4 then, right? 4, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Dead Puncher Toy. Oh, a city car basically. Yeah, the distribution looks really nice for the different categories. It's on the
6
cheap
comfort.
side. Yeah, okay.
It
6
is,
comfort is
yeah.
is very low. That is true,
Mhm.
but it's an old car too. Let me check the
It
suspension.
is.
Had to tune it pretty hard, probably because otherwise it's bottoming out so quickly. And it's already bottoming out, even though it has pretty hard suspension. Anyway, so design. That looks
Let's see.
okay.
Looks
for
okay.
Solid.
Early
A solid
50s.
design.
Yeah.
The rear gives me a hard Morris Minor vibe. The front is different.
What about the top?
Ooh, looks like a foldable.
yeah, that's pretty
top.
cool.
Yeah,
That's a
interesting
good
design,
idea.
Yeah.
Good idea. Overall, it fits. Everything
I like
fits
it.
together. So overall, I would say it's a
It
good
fits,
design.
Not mind blown, but it fits. I give it a 6.
Yeah, that's
I would agree. A 6.
something lacks in the back. Otherwise, it would be 7. So
Yeah.
6.
Agreed. The Donut Snail. Oh, whoa. Okay. 700 competitiveness. There is something going on here, and
Yeah.
yes, we did see something down here. It's a car with 7.4 horsepower, and it has a maximum speed that is not too impressive. What was it? 50 kilometers an hour, you said?
50.
51.
51. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely something that would be considered kind of an exploit right now. I have to investigate into it. It's not against the rules, of course, but we can't. Looking at the stats, we have to look at the stats. It's very drivable, but doesn't have much else, and it's cheap. Cool. So it has
It's
good
basically a
stats.
2CV.
Yeah, basically. Okay, let's look at the design.
What? The front is
These
like,
are-
hee hee hee, look at me.
Pointing.
Yes,
The
looks a
rear
little bit
is-
like a troll car.
Yeah.
The rear is simple. I'm not too convinced about this one.
Me neither.
No,
I
not
think the
really.
design is a free. The stats are good for a car like this. Not excellent.
Yeah, but I would not give it a bonus because it exploits
No,
probably.
Yeah,
no
because of the
bonus, no
exploit.
malice,
Okay,
because
so then I would
A
settle with a
3.
3.
free.
3, yes.
Dr. Orpington. Okay, a decent scorer. Mainly a family utility vehicle, it seems, rather than a family
Yeah.
car, but still a decent family car.
Well, it fits, I mean,
Yeah,
why not?
it's okay. Just yeah, 83 horsepower. That is more than 10 times as much as our last car. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's take a look at the
A bit on the
design.
high side.
Yeah, it's a wagon.
Mm.
It's a blue,
It's a
baby
wagon.
blue wagon.
It's
Is that
Not much
color
going
era
on.
appropriate? Wasn't this more like a 60s color? Anyway, I
Not
think
much
it's pretty
going on the
empty,
front.
especially the front. It's very, very empty.
yeah.
There are no indicators in the front.
Yeah, it looks like
You
more a
just put out
prototype.
your, you
There are
put
no
out your
indicators
hands
on
and
the
wink.
side either. There are indicators in the rear. Okay. Now this is too barren for me. Just
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Way too empty, no.
It's a free in design, decent
It's a
stats,
free.
so maybe a +1. I don't know.
Not good enough.
For my
stats.
design is 2 and
Yeah.
+1 for 3, so
Okay.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay, I agree. Elysium. Oh, quite poor stats, not very drivable. Passenger fleet as the highest. Uninteresting. Family utility. Okay, more like a family utility vehicle, but yeah, missing the mark a little bit. And
A little
somewhat
bit,
low
yeah.
stats.
Low stats,
Design.
low comfort. What?
We have another candidate for there's nothing happening. The rear is looking okay for this kind of vehicle, but
The
still
rear
very barren.
fits. The front is what?
Yeah,
Why?
it just doesn't work. Still, again, no indicators whatsoever. There's no design going on here. Looks like an owl. So no, another 3.
Yeah. Another free.
Yeah, 3.
Hello there. Hello there, awful stats. Oh wow, this is terrible actually. It's a straight
is
up a
very
-1 independent. Well,
Yeah.
20
150.
liters fuel economy.
What? 157 horsepower. That is like hypercar level in these days. Not quite. If it's light enough, it is. But yeah, design.
The design department does not check out.
The car is crying.
Money.
Do you
the
see how
engine.
the car is crying?
True.
Yes.
True.
And the rear is quite empty. It somewhat works. I'm missing something in the big open area on the rear, on the top. But
Very empty.
yeah. So overall, I think it's a meh design with awful stats. So it's a 3 to me.
Yes.
Oh yeah, decent scoring. Still pretty good in family, but 0 comfort.
0 comfort.
Oh.
It will break your back.
Yes, it will. Did you spot the suspension ride frequency in the rear? That is
God.
that is beyond hypercar in modern days with active suspension. This is just no, that's not how you tune it. But anyway, design. Simple,
It's simple.
but fine
Consistent.
to me. Consistent. I like the lines towards the rear. The lines are repeating. That's good. It's a solid or even good design, I would say.
It's a solid design. for
Solid.
sure.
I would not give it a good.
Okay.
Solid.
Yes. Solid, and the stats are okay. So it's a 5.
Yeah.
Maxella Motive. Some decent stats here. Not bad. Scoring pretty well in family as well. And very high drivability. Some comfort. It's not
tuned to
finally.
death. Very good. So, design. Oh, a little.
Ooh.
To me, the instant connection I get is a box of chocolates with different types in it. You open it up and it just tries to present you with a large variety of different things.
In the middle part is a
yeah.
big part of chocolate,
I
right?
take that one. Yeah, I like the marzipan ones. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. So no, the front doesn't work to me. It's just
no.
two different things. And the rear
Doesn't
doesn't
match.
gel with the front. The sides are
Yeah.
okay. But yeah, no, this is overall. Overall, this is pretty meh to me.
It is a meh design.
Yes.
Okay, a 4 then. Micon P7. It's okay-ish stats. Below
okay.
average. Below average.
Inline 3 makes it.
More of a budget.
Yeah, but
Carbon.
still, it's
Yeah.
below 80 in the family segment, so that's probably a negative here. I don't quite see this working. Although the engine is reasonable. So let's take a look at the design. Oh, it's a really small car.
I like it. It's simple.
It is.
Mm.
I'm not sure about the offset number plate. But
Oh.
the sides are okay. They are not. What I don't like is it looks a little sloppy with the side chrome stripes.
It could have be pulled more towards the seams.
Yeah, the rear is interesting. I really like it.
I also like the chrome striping on the fenders.
Oh, that's is that actually
Oh yeah. True.
on the
It's part
fenders?
of the design.
Yeah.
Like the one running from the headlights to all the back.
Oh,
of the
okay. Yes. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
tail. I like it. It's a
Well,
nice
there's
touch.
some good design elements in this one. Okay, yeah.
Also,
Overall, I
the,
would
the,
say
re-
it's a
the reversing lights and the
Yeah.
side indicators have the same theme. Like it too.
yes. So, is this a weak, very good design, which gets a -1 for the
I
stats?
would say yes.
So
I would
it's
give it a 5 overall.
5 overall.
I would
go
give
with
it a 6
overall.
overall.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Also quite nice with the one rear mirror. That's cool. Anyway, so is 6 overall. Mr. Whopper. Somewhat missing the mark here. This is not really aimed at family. Family is scoring an 82, was it? Yes. But okay, it's not entirely awful. Let's see what the design looks like.
Mm,
There are some interesting ideas, but the execution
execution is not good enough.
could be easily make it way more better. Same fixtures, but could be made way more better.
Different arrangement, different scaling.
I think the rear works better than the front.
Yeah,
Although
yeah.
it somehow has a unique style overall to it, which it retains. I would say it's a
bumps are
solid
huge.
design with somewhat weak stats, so it's probably a meh overall. To me
Okay.
at least.
Yeah, it's a meh. Overall,
Max Miller 98. A decent scorer. 99 and
It's a good-
family.
it's a
Yeah.
good pony car.
Yes, it's more like a pony car than anything else. Even though it just has 2.1 liter inline 6. It's a small inline 6. Kind of works. Okay. What about the design? I see what you did there with the lines at the front, but it looks very
Nice
busy with that
try.
massive grille. Looks more like a luxury car-ish.
Yeah.
But it brings a lot of attention to this chrome, and there is nothing else then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a line on the
sticks.
hood
It's
and
like
then
it's
you go.
incomplete. It's incomplete.
Yeah. It draws the
As soon
attention,
as
and
you
then
turn
the
away-
attention is in the center, and then there's just a grill. Okay. And
And the
side
rear
It
is
is empty.
So overall, what do we think?
4.
a 4.
Yep. No, I agree. NAFTA. Not the best trade agreement, it seems, because the stats are slightly below average. But
It
fine.
leads more to the premium.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, let's check the design. It does look more premium, but whoa.
Ooh.
The piggy. It's the piggy.
Yes. Not convinced
Right.
on the grill. I like the lines, but
No,
grill
I
is
actually
wide.
don't like the lines. They are,
They're thick. Too much.
yeah,
thick.
too thick. Too
the
in your
idea
face.
is good. Execution is not too good.
It was probably a lot of work to get it this way, but still, no. No,
And
to
the
me
headlights
this is
look
too much.
Small.
Maybe
Oh,
as a concept
It's
car.
very small.
I don't know.
In the eyes.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't fit. No,
Give
no.
it a 4.
Yeah,
A 4.
A 4 for the effort. It, like overall, it's more
Yeah.
like a 3 to
Yeah.
me, but it's okay. For the effort, it's a 4.
Yeah.
The Killer Noob. Some decent scoring, about average. Family 100. Okay-ish stats, very low comfort though. Ouch. Spine, you're no longer there.
No spine anymore.
Yeah, engine with 53 horsepower. Okay. And the design.
And now your eyes are no more.
I don't know if that grill works.
The headlights are way too modern.
The taillights arrangement
yes,
is
the
almost
headlights are
decent.
way too modern.
But
Taillights?
the arrangement of the taillights, it's
Which taillights?
Which taillights? There are no taillights.
It's
It's
He has
modern
even
taillights.
mods.
Yeah, yeah. I
So
forgot to
it's
do-
empty. It's actually empty, and
It's
thus, ouch. Nope, that's not how it
Very
works. It is
This is
actually
a
very
2.
bad. It's a 2, yes. Walling. Well, that didn't work. You lost the war, man. You lost the war. Those stats are terrible. You're trying to go with
Yeah.
a 6-seater, I see.
bad.
2 rows, 6 seats in a probably very small car. No, not a very small car.
It's a huge car
It's
for
it's
that.
actually a huge car. Okay, I stand corrected, but it still doesn't work because that is just not very comfortable. Might be error correct, but it doesn't quite work. What about the design though?
The front row of lights, the lower one,
Yeah,
is
it's not
wrong.
really.
it's just wrong.
Mm.
If that would
Yeah.
be gone, check, would look a bit much better to me.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
They add too much modernity to
yes,
it.
they are.
Mm.
And the rear?
The rear, it's empty. It's very too much. Too
Very
simple.
empty.
Yeah.
Too simple.
And also the rims are completely wrong.
Yeah, they look wrong here. Yes, I agree. Okay, overall,
A 3.
A 3.
I would go with the 4, but then it's a 3 for the stats. Yes. Weasel. Oh, that's a decent scoring car. 120.
They are really
Pretty
good.
good.
This is how you do a family car. Yes.
Yes. Maybe a little too sporty even for the setup, but that might
Well,
be
it
a
doesn't
fluke.
have any sportiness.
No,
No
exactly.
sportiness.
So yeah, I don't know why it's scoring so well in that segment. Anyway, we have to take a look at the design. Okay, that's a different one. Why are the headlights cutting into the blinkers there? I don't quite like that.
Why they are so wide?
Why is it so?
Why there is no use of chrome? It's 55. I'm expecting a little bit of chrome, not everything painted.
No. And the rear
Yes,
looks...
a family car, and I want it painted brown.
The rear really lacks chrome or bakelite or
Yeah, any kind
anything.
of delimiter between the lights and the body would be fine. This looks like
Yeah.
bug eyes to me. No, I mean, it has some good aspects to it.
Yeah.
It could have worked.
Fun.
It definitely looks like it could have worked. This kind of design, the style, but not like this.
Do you know what is the best fixture I've seen on this car? Is the V used under the weasel on front.
Yeah, that's
That
really nice.
V
Yes.
shape. It's very nice.
Yeah.
But this is the only nice thing of the car. I'm
So
sorry.
I would say I would go with a 4+1 for the stats.
Yeah, I agree. It's a solid car.
I'm on the 4 with the stats, but
Okay.
okay,
So 5 overall.
it's a 5 then.
X-Vector. Another very good scoring car, 52.5 in
Indeed.
drivability, very nicely
Yeah.
done. Family 120. Good job. Okay, let's take a look at the design. It's not
Well,
bad. It doesn't look bad at
The
all.
front really works.
Hmm.
The rear looks very
Looks-
small. Very small details.
Well, the name with that white decals is completely off for 58. You should use like chrome
is.
letters, something
It-
like that.
That's true. But
It looks better on the front because of the grille there, which also has these lines.
Yeah, it's really like 50s diner look. The front grille.
Yeah. What do you think about the rear lights though? They to me they just
I
don't
like
fit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I like the idea of the reverse light, but the style of the lamps don't fit.
Yeah. Okay, so I would actually say the front is it's a good front to me.
The front
It's
helps
appealing.
a
The
lot.
sides are good. The rear is meh. And the stats are really good. So is it a 5 or even a 6?
Overall, a 5.
A 5, yes.
And then we have Yak 38. Below average scores here.
Yeah.
Not quite there.
Yeah.
Family 83. Alright, let's look at the design.
Maybe the design helps.
Ooh, okay. Now that
Okay.
looks like a luxury car to
Okay.
me. Luxury superior
That's a
almost.
luxury car, actually.
Yeah.
But 54,
It
so
looks
it's
like-
correct. And the engine is
Yeah,
correct
yeah.
for a family car. But it looks like a luxury car. And a good one at that, I must add. I like
If
the
that
design.
was the luxury car,
It would be
great.
7 to me.
Easily. But because
Yeah.
it should be family car, cheap one, not that cheap, but
And the rear
Well-
is too modern to me.
yeah. Yes,
No, not very much.
it's
I mean,
almost too modern.
Too
If
much.
it-
It's like a
if
concept
this-
car in the 50s.
But if this was an American family car, it would be spot on. They had
Okay.
loads of chrome at the time. But for the European, they were more humble.
Yes, no, that's true. Yeah, it's Euro 50s we're aiming for,
Yeah.
especially. No, and in Britain this
this
would
looks
be a
good as
massive
an American.
Yes. Okay.
European
So
is a bit off.
the design itself really nice, but misses the mark a bit. The
Yeah.
stats also did. So what do we say? Is it a 4?
It's a pity. I really would like to give it a 6, but I have to
Yeah.
give it a 5.
Yeah,
And then the stats,
I would give it a 5
minus
due
1?
to
or is that including?
There is a lot of care in the design.
It
For
is.
me, it's a 5.
Okay.
5.
Yeah.
the design
Overall
is
5.
really
Let's
good.
settle with that. 5.